All right.
Okay. I apologize. That was, you now have to go to each group that you want to go live in and actually give it permission for each group.
Okay.
So there we go. Well, welcome. Thank you guys for your patience as we try to figure out technology. My name is Cassie Rainey and I am joined.
You now have to go to each group that you want to go live in technology.
Yep. Okay. I am joined by Ruby Ambassador Heidi Graham, and we are super excited to talk about gold and what it looks like, how we achieve it and why we want to achieve it, and how to turn around and then help others do the same. So we've got some slides to go through that we're going to share our screen and share all the info. But as we are sharing, if you have questions, type them out in the comments. If we don't get to it during the live, we'll come back and comment, but we want to hear your thoughts, hear your questions, and all the things. Okay, I'm going to share my screen and let's see. Always rattles you when when the technology doesn't work and then you get thrown off. Okay, sharing my screen. All right, here we are going for gold. Okay, so we know that for many of us, we get into this and we start sharing about Plexus in kind of an accidental way sometimes in the beginning, not really sure what we're doing. We're just kind of figuring it out along the way. And so we want to come and give you a little bit of the knowledge that we've picked up along the way, because Heidi and I both, when we started sharing, neither one of us knew what we were doing, and we just jumped into it head first. And we went all in and we figured out some things along the way. So we want to help provide you with some encouragement, some resources as you begin sharing and as you begin your journey. So gold is actually the third rank in Plexus. So we're going to talk about what it looks like if you are you just signed up. You are a VIP customer today and you sign up and you use your referral link, what it looks like to go from a VIP customer to ranking up to silver, to then senior silver, and then to gold. So we're going to just kind of talk about the first three ranks of Plexus. So this is kind of a fun little rank up roadmap. It's super cute and just kind of it reminds me of Candyland. But it's just kind of a fun little way to look at, okay, where we're at, where we're all starting. We all start at the exact same space, right? We sign up as a VIP customer. We have our referral link. And then when someone uses the referral link and orders from it, you get the option of upgrading to a brand ambassador, or you can stay as a VIP customer and just take product credit that will go towards your next product order with Plexus. But if you want to get a paycheck and you want to begin earning commissions, you upgrade to a brand ambassador, and that begins your journey on this little rank up flow chart. And you're going to start at silver. You're going to see that each one kind of gives you a little bit of information about the rank, but you start at silver and you just work your way. And some people, when they get into this, are like, I just want to cover the cost of my products. Fantastic. We're going to show you how to do that. Other people are like, you know what? If I could bring in an extra $700,000 a month, that would be incredible. Okay. We're going to show you how to do that today. And then the cool thing is that you are in charge of exactly how fast, how much you want to do all of this. Okay. So if you have big financial goals and you believe like, this is where I want to go all in, I want to work towards six figures, those are called the jewel ranks. That is emerald, sapphire, and diamond. Those are the last stages of this little flow chart. And that is where you are a jewel in the company and you are making 6 figures plus and lots of other fun bonuses. But just to let you know, this is kind of where the possibilities are, right? The possibilities are truly endless. So we are going to start at silver today. So as a VIP, you have shared your referral link. Someone has ordered from you and you have your first customer. You have upgraded to a brand ambassador. Well, now you get to work towards silver. Silver is the first rank, and it is 3 personally sponsored customers. Okay. So that just means that 3 of your friends have used your referral link and they have ordered either a welcome pack, just like you did when you first joined, or they've ordered 100 PV in products. Okay. So 3 of those that are personally ordering from you, and you hit the rank of silver. So when you do that, you get a $100 bonus for hitting silver. And if you have done it within the first 30 days of when you upgraded to a brand ambassador, then you get an additional $100 bonus, which is your fast start bonus. So that is 30 calendar days from when you upgraded. So fast start silver comes with, that's, $100 fast start, $100 silver bonus. So that's $200 just in bonuses. Plus you get bonuses for when someone orders a welcome pack. And then you get, on top of all that, your commission for the month. So there's a lot at stake. When you look at like silver's a good several $100s extra that month when you hit that. So it's a super fun rank. It's really cool because when I look at Plexus, I love that we are helping people feel better. And when you think about who are the 3 people in my life that are closest to me, like who are the people that, when something fun happens in my life and something exciting happens, I call those people. These are usually the first people that jump in with you, whether it's your best friend, your spouse, maybe your mom, people in your life that want to do it with you. And it helps cover the cost of your products, which is super exciting. So silver, even though it is the first rank, I believe that this rank is something that is so fantastic, because even for those who are not wanting to build a business, if they get a handful of their friends joining them, they have accountability, they're going to reach their goals, their health goals, but also it's going to take off that financial kind of, they won't have to budget Plexus in as much. If they're earning a little bit of money extra every single month just by having their friends join them, they're gonna be able to stay on their products a lot longer because they're not going to have the financial kind of burden. So silver is something that I hope for every single one of my customers. Okay. Silver is something that if we just grab a couple friends, have them join us, we're earning some extra money, plus we have accountability. So silver is not just for those people who are wanting this as a business. This is really something for all customers. Okay. So it's just 3 of your friends joining you. But the next rank, this is where it starts building a little bit. Okay. This is 50 points. So silver is 3 people. But now we're moving into points, okay? And there's a little box over on the side that talks about Plexus points and what that is, and how there are different levels. So whenever you have a friend order from you, that friend is considered your level 1. And then that friend is getting started on their products, and they invite their best friend to do it with them. And so that best friend of theirs is your level 2. And so it goes on down. We get paid through level 7. Okay. And those are really the people, that we're providing support towards. We're providing a lot of support to our level 1s, the people that are personally sponsored by us. So we get 6 points from a level 1 when they order a welcome pack or 100 PV of products. So 6 points is a lot. Then a level 2. So it's 2 people down from you. You get 5 points. Level 3, level 4, you also get 5 points. And you can see over on the right column, those are the points for when someone orders 100 PV in your first 7 levels. So the goal of senior silver is to get 50 total points. You still need 3 level 1s that are ordering. Okay. So that's kind of the basic minimum is you still want 3 personally sponsored customers. Okay. So that means I have 3 of my friends, they're all ordering. So that it's not just one person orders and then that person has like 50 people under them. There's a thing called outside points. Okay. Outside points are just, if there's, you can see here, like on example 1, that person has 4 level 1s, which is 4 of their personal friends are ordering from them. And then there's a level 2. Okay. There's the next level. And that, on this example has 3 friends. One has 3 friends joining them. That means they're silver. And the other one has 3 friends joining them. That means they're silver. So your primary leg with Plexus is the customer that is bringing you the most points in your organization. Okay. So that's your primary leg. So this is just outside points are anyone that is giving you points outside of that main leg that's giving you the most points. Does that make sense? It's a little confusing. So 50 points total. This comes with a $150 bonus when you hit senior silver for the first time. And then if you do it as a fast start, that is 60 days from when you upgrade to a brand ambassador. If you get 50 points within those 60 days, you get an additional $150. So that's $300 bonus on top of, again, your monthly commission and your weekly commission. So here's a couple examples of how it could look. So 50 points. In example 1, that could be having 4 level 1s, 4 of your friends ordering from you. Which would give you, if there's 6 points each, that would give you 24 points. And then 2 of those people have 3 of their friends join them each. And so they both go silver. That would mean that there are 6 level 2s and they are 5 points each. And so that's 30 points. So that would get you to senior silver. Another option is in example 2, 9 of your friends ordering from you. So 9 level 1s that are all ordering their welcome pack or their 100 PV, and they're 6 points each. So that would give you 54 points. Okay. So you've gone silver, you've gone senior silver, and the next rank is gold. And I love this rank because I feel like when you're in silver, senior silver, you're really just kind of, you're just learning a lot along the way. Gold is when you're starting to, you're like, okay, I'm figuring this out. I'm getting a little bit down and really having fun with this and really understanding how it all works. So gold is a really fun rank. It is 100 points total. So basically double of senior silver. Again, you need 15 points outside of your number 1, like main leg. Again, you need to have that basic minimum of 3 level 1s. This comes with $250 bonus for hitting it for the first time. And then if you achieve gold within your first 3 months of upgrading as a brand ambassador, you get an additional $250. So this is a lot of money on the table. Again, you get your weekly bonuses and your monthly bonuses. So this $500 extra is just on top of all of that. And then you get invited to the Gold School exclusive training. And we'll talk more about that in just a second. Here are 2 different examples of what going gold could look like. Now, these are just examples. There are lots and lots of different ways to get to this 100-point total. These are kind of more ideal, especially number 1. This is how several people hit gold is this one has 10 level ones. Okay. So 10 of your friends have joined you, and that comes to 60 points. And then you have a few people that are sharing and they've gone silver. So in this example, there are 3 people that went silver. They all shared with 3 of their friends. So that would be 9 level 2s, and that would give you 45 points. So that's just one example. Another example, on example number 2, is that you've had 5 of your friends join you, and they're ordering from you. And then all 5 of them, they all went and shared with their network and their friends and family, and they all have 3 friends joining them. Now, this is ideal, right? We know that this is, not everyone's going to share, but this is ideal because all of those level 1s are now earning some money. They're earning money to put towards their Plexus products and their order. So it really helps. They have the accountability, all of that. So this is ideal, but we know, things are never, people don't always do what we are like, we want you to all share. We want you to all spread the gift of health and happiness. But these are just some different examples. We've seen people that have gone to gold by having 20 of their friends joining them. So 20 level 1s. So know that there's a lot of different wiggle room. These are just some different opportunities that are ideal. Okay, we're going to jump into Gold School. Gold School is a brand new program, and I am so excited. This has been in the works for quite a while, and so it was just announced at our Super Saturday training, and I believe that this is going to be so instrumental in your business, because what Gold School is it's giving, once you get to gold, like I said, like silver, senior silver, getting up to gold, it's a lot of learning as you're earning. It's a lot of just trial by error, learning, relying on your sponsor a lot, and just kind of walking through that. But by the time you are at gold, it's this space where you have a team, right? And you now get to learn how to lead that team. So Gold School is an exclusive training that you are invited to. Plexus has, I believe, I have the dates down there. There's 4 different trainings in April, July, October, and then next February. And what it is if you go gold, let's see, it's built into quarters. So quarter 1, if you go gold during quarter 1, you are invited to Gold School, and you can attend any of these trainings. If you have a level 1 go gold, you also are invited to these trainings. So it's a special exclusive training event, really to pour belief into you, to give you community, other people that are in the same space in their business as you, which is so incredible. And so it just gives you this exclusive training. You get to meet corporate, you get to hear and be poured into by the top leaders. So it's very, very exciting. And then at convention this summer, and then the next convention, there is a Gold School party, and it's an invite only. So if you go gold anytime between now and convention, you're invited to it. And then after like July to the next convention, you're invited to that one. And it's if you go gold or you have a level 1 go gold. So super fun. You know that Plexus puts on the best parties ever. So definitely, that's a huge incentive. Okay. So becoming a leader. So leadership, I believe that when you have one friend join you, you are a leader. Okay. Leadership is not about a title. It's not about a rank. John Maxwell says leadership is not about titles, positions, or flowcharts. It's about one life influencing another. And I think that's so special, because that's really what sets our company apart, is that we are about truly pouring our life into others and just helping them. So we're not here to be, famous. We're not here to hit, go as hard and as fast up the ranks as possible. We're here to just love and serve people well and influence them in a way that leads to them meeting their goals, right? So becoming a leader is what is going to happen along the way. As we get into this, you're like, okay, so my goal is silver. My goal is senior silver or gold. Well, how does that happen, right? There is very intentional steps that we can do. Plexus, it is not you don't have to know anything about network marketing. You don't actually have to know anything about the ingredients and about our compensation plan or about gut health or anything like that. You're going to learn every step of the way. So in the beginning, you're going to rely on your sponsor a lot. Your sponsor is going to help walk you through every step of it. But these are some basic activities that we can do that is going to help catapult our business. Okay. So whatever your goal is, this action sheet will help you achieve that. Now, I do have this action sheet and I have a few others in the files page of this page. Ask your sponsor as well. Sometimes they're called IPA sheets, which stands for income producing activity. So ask your sponsor to help you find a system or a sheet of something that'll help you with your daily activities. Okay. So what I recommend, just like our products, take the products consistently for 90 days. Okay. Hands down. Like you may see results day one and be like, I feel amazing day one. You also might not see results till day 90. Okay. We're all at a different space. Same thing goes with our business. Okay. 90-day rule with our products and with our business. And also know that 90 days sometimes is just the beginning. Okay. You may just start seeing slight victories at 90 days, and you might not see exactly, you might not hit your goals for much longer than that. But what this is all about is the 90-day rule of consistently doing the activity, taking your products, or in this case, doing your daily activities for 90 days, 6 days a week, 5 days a week, however you want to do that, but consistently for full 90 days. With this business is very relational. Okay. And that's actually what I love about it. We're not here like selling, right? We're here. Our stories matter. Our relationships matter. That's how change happens. That's how transformation happens, is when we're life on life with people. So 90 days of activity. And a lot of that's going to be relational. Okay. A lot of relational activity. But I also posted a few different things that you can do that are going to help move your business forward. So posting daily. Okay. You can get with your sponsor. We have a post ideas page that can help you come up with some different posts. Because I know when I first started, I had zero idea what I would, what ProBio 5 was. I had no idea what it did or why. I just knew that it was working. And I didn't have my own story to share. So I started sharing different testimonies, things that I saw, like Plexus is working for this person. So I'm sharing their story. I started using posts that I saw other people sharing. It's just kind of this amazing, we have such a great culture. You can share posts. Okay. So know that you don't have to come up with all these posts on your own. Your sponsor can help with that and really come up with this posting consistently. So if you're somebody that uses social media and you're active on it, I would consider posting daily. If you are someone who has not been on social media for a very long time or very rare, post what feels natural. So maybe 2 times this week, as you're starting to post about personal things in your life too. Posting about Plexus and personal, about your life, inspiration, fun things in your feed, but also utilizing your stories. Okay. So posting on your feed, posting in your stories, and just know that it's a process and a fun, this shouldn't be stressful. Okay. But just getting into this posting consistently. Online events, your sponsor can help with this. We also do team-wide online events as well. So you can do a launch party for your business. You can join in and invite people. We have a business event usually once a month and a health event once a month. So you inviting people into these online events so that you're not the one that has to explain all the ins and outs of why the triplex is good. Just invite them to an online event. Plexus also has online events every Tuesday and Thursday. And again, your sponsor can get you that information, but Plexus Corporate also has those online events. So there's lots of resources. Reach outs. We have lots of information about that. Your sponsor can help you in how to reach out and how to do that authentically, that fits your voice and that feels natural. Three-way chats. I'm just going through these real quick. Sorry. Three-way chats are where if you've got a friend, you've made a Plexus post and they're interested in the information, you can put them in a message group over on Messenger with your sponsor. And that's called a three-way chat. And it's just because you don't need to know everything and you're just starting out and you're learning. So rely on your sponsor. They can lead the conversation. They can answer the questions. So three-way chats are phenomenal. There's shout out messages, and then there's sending samples. There's lots of different ways to get into activity. Okay. But the goal of all of this is 90 days. Okay. Because you do this one day, you're not going to see probably a lot of results. If you do this twice a week, you're not going to see the results, the compound results that you would if you did it every day for 90 days. Here's some reach out verbiage. You can take a screenshot, but these are just some different ways that you can reach out. So you are a silver ambassador and you've got a couple of friends joining you and you're like, okay, I want to go for senior silver. I want to add 3 new people to my team. I want 3 new customers this month. How do I go about that? So as you're posting, as you're doing your daily activities, reaching out is important. And this can look like a lot of different ways, okay? It can look any way that you want it to look. I love to send voice messages instead of just written text, but you can do it anyway. Here's a couple different ways though. You can say, hey, Heather, I started a few plant-based gut health supplements and love them. Would love for you to do this with me. Are you up for it? There's a lot of different ways to do this. If we have an online event, you can use that online event as a way to reach out to them. So here's just some fun verbiage that'll get you started with reach outs. And then referral verbiage. Okay. So you have a customer, a VIP customer, and they're not necessarily wanting to share. They're not wanting to make a post about Plexus. Well, the cool thing is that they have a referral link. And just like Stitch Fix and all the different things that we all share, we all use our referral link. It's a very common, easy thing. So helping our customers kind of come up with this idea of, okay, like, yeah, I definitely know a couple people who have digestive issues or who are struggling with their mood, and I would love to tell them about Plexus. So here's some verbiage that they could reach out or that you could kind of start that conversation with. You could say, who do you know who could do this with you? So I love to ask whenever I have a new customer join me, I love to ask that question. Who do you know? And it's not just about getting a new customer. It's about if my customer is doing this with someone, they are going to be so much more successful if they have an accountability partner. So be thinking about that. I always at least want each one of my customers to have one person, ideally several, but one person that they can do this with and start their journey with. You can ask them, are you open to making a post about Plexus? A lot of them are. A lot of them are open to talking about their journey. Are you open to making a shout out post for me? Just simply, telling telling the social media world that I just jumped on this, these health products. And I just want to thank my friend Susie for telling me about them. She has had such an incredible journey of losing weight with it, or however you want. And so it's called a shout out post. And again, we have a lot of information about how to do that. So you can ask your sponsor about that. Invite your friends to an online event. And then here's some wording as well. All right. Miss Heidi is going to jump right in and share about kind of the nuts and bolts of what this looks like.
Okay. Hi, friends. Can you see me? Okay. So I wore my gold. I wore my gold sweater. I wore my gold jewelry. You guys, I am showing up bold for gold. And that is kind of my encouragement to you. All three of the golds on my team, they developed a boldness that was unique to them, but it definitely was contagious, and it influenced people to want to choose to try the products because they saw their belief in the products, their experience with them. And on this slide, you'll see where it talks about building your belief. And you guys, whenever I've kind of hit a wall in my business, or I've seen someone on my team just kind of hitting up against that wall, it usually falls in one of the categories of they're either lacking in their belief about the products. Maybe they're like, oh, do these really work as well? And the awesome thing is that we can look up information on the products for ourselves. We don't have to know all the things, but if you're like, I do want to know more about these products, it is at our fingertips on our virtual website. And when I first started Plexus, to be honest, I just started hanging out in my back office and I wasn't telling anybody about it. I wasn't calling Cassie all the time and saying, oh my gosh, I'm going here. And oh my gosh, I just started learning what I wanted to learn. Now, if I wasn't interested, I wouldn't have had to do that, but I was interested. And as I did that, I grew in my belief for the products. And I also saw other resources that started building my belief as well. I saw how much training, free training that our company provides. And I can go in there anytime. So it's not only available, it's not just available like 9 to 5, but if you're one of those late nighters and you have nothing else to do, you're like, I'm going to go on my back office. I'm going to go see what's in there. You guys, there's so much in there and they're constantly updating and keeping it fresh. And there's tons of verbiage ideas and there's graphics that you can use and you don't have to create them yourselves. So Plexus is really good at helping us do our jobs. The other area that we might struggle in is just the business, like our belief in the business. Is this really something someone would want to join us in? Are they going to make that amount of money? You guys, the best thing to do is to start building your belief and start looking at the diamond documentaries. I would just challenge you, if that is an area that you're weak in, just choose to watch one each day. Just go pick one out and start finding the ones that really speak to you. And I would say save those ones because those are the ones you're probably going to share with a friend. You're going to say, you know what, I just have to share so-and-so story because it really resonated with me. And I think you will understand why. And really start building that belief in the business. You will share more the more that you have that belief. The biggest area I think that we are super critical about in our beliefs is ourselves. Okay. And we know all the things that we have to do. We see all these things that Cassie laid out. We're like, yes, that's just what you do. It seems so simple, really. But then we get to ourselves and we're like, I don't know if I can do that. And there's this lack of confidence in our ability to do that. And you guys, I'm going to be honest, so much of this journey is personal growth. Okay. When I look back to when I first started, I didn't know what I was doing. I just started sharing because I was having an awesome experience with the products and I just couldn't keep it to myself. I had no clue what any of the words meant in the back office. I didn't know what a level 1 was. I didn't know what, a primary leg was. I didn't know all those words. I learned as I went. Okay. We learn as we earn and we know as we grow kind of thing. And so the building the belief in myself, I kind of had to go to some outside resources and a couple things. Cassie mentioned Bob Helig. I have his podcast in my collection, and it is actually called Your Virtual Upline. He's really great. Another one that's probably one of my top favorites is Kristen Boss, and hers is called Purposeful Social Selling. Those are free podcasts, you guys. You don't have to join anything to hear all the good stuff that they have to share, but I'm telling you, they have been in this business for a long time and they know where we get stuck. And there are times I'm on the treadmill and I'm listening to Kristen Boss and I'm like, I think she has been reading my email. Or I just feel like I'm having this conversation and she might be coaching somebody and I'm getting the coaching as well, and it's free. And so there's those outside resources that we can use. Maybe find a book that really speaks to you about, learning to be more bold, how to grow your understanding of, network marketing, or just even understanding more of who you are. Because the more that you are confident in who you are, who God created you to be, then you're going to put yourself out there in that way. You're going to be like, I'm Heidi Graham and this is who I am and I'm not ashamed of it. And the people that are drawn to you are going to be the ones that are going to hang with you in your business. Okay. You're not going to appeal to everybody. And so you just need to get over that idea, because I have been a people pleaser most of my life. And when I finally came to terms with the fact that I can't make everyone happy, not everyone's going to like what I'm offering, that's okay. But the ones that do are going to be my people, and we're going to have a lot of fun together. And so be confident in that, and be confident in who you are and the gifts and abilities that you have that are unique. Cassie is really good at graphics, you guys. I don't know a thing about putting all this together, and they're so beautiful, but I am a cheerleader. And so I come with the encouragement, and I'm just like here cheering you on. And I'm really all about helping you get over yourself. And a lot of times with the gals on my team, that's what I'm doing, is saying, hey, think about what you're thinking about. That's what belief is, you guys. We're thinking about what we're thinking about. And if you're looking at something that you're hesitating with, that you're feeling stuck in, and you don't know if you can do that, I want you to think about what you're thinking about. What is that thought that you're having? What does that actually mean that I'm thinking? Is that a true thought? And then what is the truth in that? Like, how can you replace that with a belief that is true? Okay. Then corporate. You guys, I'm going to tell you, you need to get to a corporate event. We kind of had, the shutdown the last couple of years, and I have yet to be at a large corporate in-person event. So I'm super excited to go to Leaders Retreat. I'm super excited about that. But we did a retreat last year just in our team Rise, and we went to Arizona and we got to go to corporate. We didn't go inside, but we met the CEO and the president of our company. And you guys, after that, my belief was so huge, because I saw how down to earth they are and how genuine they are. And I saw how caring this company really is. It wasn't just a bunch of words. It actually was true. And I felt cared for and heard and appreciated. And so jump in when they have corporate things online, jump in on those, because you want to see the leaders of your company so that you can build that belief in that. Okay, so those are kind of 4 areas of belief. Okay, next is the ripple effect. So as Cassie shared about, you guys, all of this starts with trying to have one person jump in with 3 people. You're developing silvers. And if you remember that graphic she showed, you can have a bunch of level 1s where you're the one recruiting every single person, or you can help other people kind of lighten that burden for you and help them grow, and then help your team grow. And whenever you're helping someone, we say in our team, we rise by lifting others. So developing silvers is kind of like that. You're helping someone rise up in their own potential, in their own leadership. And as you are focusing on that, you're going to see yourself achieving those ranks that you thought were impossible. And it is so much fun, you guys. I'm telling you, it has been such a blessing to watch my friends achieve those ranks. And I'm going to be honest. I went to gold, I think, pretty much on my own. and it was hard. And, but I had a lot of people that I knew that were willing to try the products, and it was great. But I'm telling you what, when I started having other people that were adding people, it was so much more fun because we were sharing in those achievements together. And it really started feeling like a team. And it wasn't just feeling like I had to do this thing all by myself. I actually had other people that we could work together towards that next goal. And the awesome thing too is we are all a part of a greater team with Cassie and Kyle, and we have so many resources for you guys. And I don't know if that's, on the next page, if you look where to plug into our different team resources, we have the wellness place. Okay. And so that's where somebody who you're just starting to say, hey, have you ever thought about gut health? I want to plug you into this page. It has tons of information about gut health and just health and wellness. And if you ever have any questions, I would love to answer them. And you might even tag them in a couple of the posts. So plug anybody that you've shared with into that spot. Okay, then you have the product place. So that's where you want to put every single person who has started using the products. We now have a 100 PV giveaway every month, and I've had a few people from my team win that, and it is so much fun, and it helps me keep people accountable in staying consistent in their products, because I can say, hey, did you see the 100 PV giveaway? As soon as you make your order, go and comment entered, and then they get entered in that giveaway. And people just love winning prizes. I don't know what it is about us, but it's just kind of one of those fun things, and we just want to win something. And so there's also a ton of information in there about how to use their products now, and a lot of support, and they can ask questions, and just so much wonderful content. And then the last place is the business place. And this is truly a special page because these are people who are like, I want to go sober. I want to go senior silver. I want to help other people achieve their health goals. I want people to feel good. I want to support other people in their dreams. And so this is kind of like our dream team page where we all cheer each other on, and we're always like shouting each other out for rank ups. And it's my favorite thing in the whole world. I love making a graphic shouting out my teammates who have hit a next rank. It is just the best thing ever. And I love that about our team, that we not only cheer each other on, but we celebrate even the little wins. Maybe it wasn't a rank, but someone overcame some fears big time, or someone just showed up consistently and they didn't give up. You know, there's all these things that we celebrate that maybe don't have a number attached to them, or a dollar sign attached to them, but you guys are valuable. And so know this, that if you become a part of our greater team, you are going to be highly valued. You're going to be celebrated. You're going to be appreciated, and you're going to be given opportunities to grow. And don't be afraid of that. It's actually a good thing. But as Kristen Boss talks about a lot, our brain wants to protect us from growing. So you're going to feel some hesitation. You're going to feel some things in your body that are going to say, this is uncomfortable. But be willing to step out and do something that you haven't done before. You know, if you're willing to do something you haven't done before, you're going to experience something you haven't experienced before. And there's a lot of things. I'm almost 52 years old. And in the last 2.5 years of being involved with Plexus and letting this become a business for me, I have grown in ways I never expected. I thought I had a lot of personal growth under my belt. And then the Lord showed me there's even more. And I never thought it was going to be through a business like this. So if you're having those thoughts, like, I don't know, like, why would this be something that could actually help me besides just using the products? I'm telling you, there's a lot of benefit from just jumping in and just starting sharing. So we have systems, and it's so important. That's one thing I'm leaning back on as a Ruby now. I'm realizing that I haven't always been good with my systems, and there is no reason to reinvent the wheel. There's a lot of research that went into the systems that Plexus created, and basically we're recruiting. So just recruiting new people, you know, having people start their journey, and then retaining. Okay, retaining means that you're showing up for them after they started using the products. And we have a whole system that talks about onboarding, and all of those materials are going to be found in the business place. And you can just go into the albums or resources, and all those things are there. And there's lots of different things that you can choose. It might be one style over another, but there's definitely a system to follow up with your people so that they know that you care. And if they have any questions or they've got to troubleshoot with their products, it's just like you would do with anything else. With a friend, you're walking on the journey with them. And it really is a valuable thing to do for somebody that you care about. And then you're ranking up, because as you retain people, there's something, those points just keep collecting and carrying on to the next month. And as they stay consistent on their products, pretty soon you're going to find yourself ranking up. We have a duplicatable system in our resources. You just go through the same thing every time. You're not like, oh, with Sally, I'm not going to do this or that. No. Every time you're going to follow up on the day that they get their products. And every time you're going to come back a week later and say, how's it going? And, every time you're going to do that with each person, because the time and care that you put at the beginning bears fruit in the end. And then they learn how to then care for their friends who start the journey with them. Okay. Something that Cassie said, and I so believe this, rely on your sponsors. So we don't expect you guys to know all the things. We have given you a ton of information, and just go back and look over it as many times as you need to, but rely on your sponsor who has already reached gold. I'm not sure what rank they are, but trust that whatever they've learned, they want to share with you, and they're going to help you. I am more than willing with the people on my team to help them do a messenger event, three-way chats. You guys, that's something I'm personally wanting to do more with my team. I'm kind of wanting to just tell them, listen, as soon as you have somebody, let's just start a three-way chat. And then it'll just always be there, so that if they have a question, they know that we're there. We've already created the space for that to happen. Or if I'm like, hey, I'm going to be bold for my level 1 because she's too nervous to say to Sally, you want to do an event? And I'm bold enough to go, hey, you want to do an event? And it's just a great space to start that conversation and keep it going, so that they feel that support, not just with their friend that signed them up, but with the sponsor as well. And it's really giving them that third party validation. Oh yeah. Bottom line, have fun. You guys, if I wasn't having fun, like I just couldn't hang out any longer. That doesn't mean it's fun all the time. And one part of discipline is learning to show up even when it doesn't feel fun. I kind of wrote down 3 things that are kind of just stood out to me. And one of them was just show up. That means you're showing up every day and you're doing your IPA. Okay, like Cassie said, doing that 90-day system, you're showing up consistently for 90 days. And then that's going to develop a habit that you're going to continue in your business from that time on. Okay. And so you're just showing up. You're just showing up for people. You're just showing up authentically, and you're showing up for the people that have started their journey with you. Okay. Be a good listener. That is something I always thought I was a good listener, but what I was doing was kind of hearing what they were saying and always preparing what I was going to say back, rather than really listening to what they are saying. So if you are recruiting someone and they have some questions that you think you have an answer right away, maybe take a second and go, okay, wait a minute. How can I bring this back to them and let them hear the question that they're asking? Because sometimes they don't even realize that what they're saying it is a deeper question than the question they're asking. And maybe it's a hesitation based on their own unbelief that they could even have success in this business or with the products, or their health is just too far gone. And so you want to be listening to those key things that they're saying, so you can speak into those places of their heart that they're trying to say, but aren't maybe being completely open about, so that they can know that you really care. You're taking the time to really listen as they're sharing. And then I say, stay in touch. That is an area that I'm growing in, and I'm going to just be honest about that. Customer care, I thought I was going to be the best at customer care, and I just haven't. But that doesn't mean that I can't keep trying, and that I can't keep showing up, and that I can't decide, okay, I'm going to use this system now, and I'm going to get really good at using the system. And then I'm going to teach all of my level 1s to use this system. And that's where the personal growth comes in. There's no place where I have to say, well, I couldn't do it. I didn't do a very good job, so I might as well just quit. No, that's the only reason you won't ever be successful, if you just quit. So don't give up. Just keep showing up for yourself and for others. And let me see if there's a few other things. Use your resources. And then I just want you, so I never do this, but I'm going to do it today. I want you to close your eyes for just a second. And I want you to think about 3 people that you know who are your ride or dies. They have tried everything with you. 3 people that if you were to ask them to try anything with you, they would say yes, just because it's you. And I want you to picture yourself asking them about Plexus and about trying these products with you. And then I want you to picture yourself asking them, who do they know? And then I want you to think about what it feels like to get that first rank of silver and get that fast start bonus and what that $300 would mean for you at this time. And then I want you to think about what it means then to hit that next rank of senior silver. And you have friends who are now sharing with their friends, and the health that people are starting to experience, and the joy and excitement that they have over their journey. And that when you hit that rank, you have now achieved another bonus, and you are increasing your impact and your influence. And now you are really thinking, I'm a business builder. And so now I want you to consider what it would feel like to hit that rank of gold. And I want you to think, let's say you just went really bold and you're like, you know what? I do have 5 friends who each knew 3 people that would be willing to try these products. Boom, it's done. Think about how easy that is. Think about maybe just a couple friends sharing with 3 friends, and that you're still consistently showing up and finding 3 people every month. And within 3 months, you're fast start gold. And what would that feel like to know that you are going to gold school and that you are taking your sponsor with you to gold school? And then what that means for your business, that you achieve this rank, that you get to go to this gold party at convention, and that now you're looking at the next rank of senior gold. So you guys, it is possible. I'm saying that because I've been there. And I believe that you can do this. And I wouldn't be here saying this if I didn't. And so I want you to really consider that. If someone like me is willing to say, you know what, you're worth it, you can do this, just keep showing up, what would that mean? And what does that mean to the people that you have yet to talk to? I'm going to tell you that most of the people right now that are going to join you in this, you already know. Just think about, make that list of all the people you already know. You have those people already there. So be bold for gold, get excited, rely on your sponsor. I want you to message your sponsor today and say, okay, I'm in. Let's get some things on the calendar. Let's write down some goals. We're going to do this. Okay, you guys? And remember, like this last slide says about the ripple effect, never underestimate the valuable and important difference you make in every life you touch. For the impact you make today has a powerful rippling effect on every tomorrow. So I love that. Thank you guys so much. We are so excited for you, and we are cheering you on. And if you ever have any questions, please don't hesitate. Put them under this post, and we will be glad to answer them for you guys.